Hey people, Indrid here, welcome to some Age of Wonders Planetfall and that. Been a while since I played this on the channel. Actually, it's been a while since I played this at all. That's not an indictment on the game at all. I think it's really good. There's just lots of really good games around all the time. So since we last played on the channel, there's been various updates, tons of changes, 2 more full DLC expansions, invasions, and the third and final one, Star Kings, which was released mid-November, I think. I've not played the game at all since Star Kings was released, so a bunch of the changes are going to be new for me. There's new playable factions. This guy is Shakan, that's from the invasions. Star Kings brings Oathbound, a new playable faction. There's this new Empire mode, which is like a metagame layer linking your planets together apparently, which sounds cool. And the invasions mechanic, of course, which we'll talk about in a bit as we go through. More Shakan here. Let's hit new planet though. So the plan is to use the Oathbound faction, a new Oathbound faction which I've not touched at all, and try to get a Unifier Victory, which is basically being nice to everyone and being nice to the NPC factions and stuff. I'm sure we're still going to get dragged into wars and stuff because they have made a lot of changes to the diplomacy, made it a lot better, a lot more interactive. Each player now has their own personality traits, so you might just get a xenophobe personality on someone and they just hate you for no reason. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go mental. 8 players on large. Oh, we could go enormous. Let's go large. Not go too mental. And advanced setup. So I have already made the commander in the handy little create commander thing on the main screen there. Here she is, Iyanna Arienal, named after an Eldar Spirit Seer Warlock from Warhammer 40k. Hence the yellow and blue colour scheme, like the Iyandan Crafter world. She looks very cool, I think. Unfortunately, we're basically never going to be able to see her because she's going to be in this Paladin Marquis vehicle. So the Oathbound have these big Paladin vehicles and Seers, apparently, as it says up there. Their starting bonus, I don't think starting and long-term bonuses were even in the game when I last played on YouTube, but each of the races, each of the factions now has starting and long-term bonuses. For us, extra terrain revealed near starting colony, which could be amazing if it shows us where Cosmite is or a settlement or something. I'm not sure how much terrain is revealed, I guess we'll see. Long-term bonus, positive reputation modifiers last 50% longer. So every time we make a role-playing choice, giving us a positive rep, it'll decay slower or last longer, which is important for us because if we're going for Unifier, which we may or may not be able to do, Unifier requires a virtuous reputation, I believe. I say may not be able to do because extreme AI likes to spam operations against you, which you basically can't stop, and some of those will mess up your reputation. So our battle suits apparently use arc-based melee attacks, and our Seers manipulate probability to control the battlefield. I believe, from what I read, there's a precognition effect, which is like a buff that ignores the next source of damage, and there's also providence, which is a big buff to crit. Our racial ability, Oathbound heroes can link to colonies for economic bonuses. That's cool. Our secret tech, which if you're new to the game is basically our class, is Celestian, which seemed fitting for Unifier Victory. Ancient Order of Psionically Gifted individuals strive to achieve inner enlightenment and balance and harmony, all that good stuff. So we can sway enemy soldiers, NPC diplomacy bonuses, and morale buffing, all that good stuff. We do have a mismatched damage channel, arc and entropy for Oathbound, thermal and psionic for Celestian, which is not the end of the world. We'll just have our Celestian units using psionic and thermal mods, and our Oathbound units using the arc and entropy mods. But it is nice to be able to match them up. The defensive mods should be relatively universal. For our commander here, as I said, the Marquis vehicle, which is apparently the support one, going for a full support commander here. It says various support abilities, doesn't tell me anything more than that. Also gives us the Watcher's Scrolls, which give us the Gift of Providence, which I guess gives Providence to someone. It's probably a mod. The Watcher's Scrolls are probably a mod that we'll start with. And it gives us Piloting and Vitality for some more hit points. It also went for Skilled Diplomat, Charismatic, plus 300 relation with all races, excluding our own. Help us make some friends. And Fast Talker, influence costs for bribing armies to leave sectors is reduced. Colonist Cryopods, which used to be +2 pop, but now it's +1. I guess they nerfed it. Although I think I read that you now start with 3 pop, so maybe it ends up the same for the start of the game. And Party Animal for the Vice, which seemed fitting since it gives us +100 morale, hurts our production a bit, but I needed to get the points to get all this stuff. This can backfire because we could meet a player that hates party animals, or they hate skilled diplomats or something. But we'll see how it goes. You are in. You are us, Iyanna Arienal. And since we've got 8 slots here, we could put one of each faction in, which is fun. In fact, let's put my other commanders in, eh? Empress Vect from our Syndicate Sinumbra run. What do they start with? 25 influence and +1 doctrine slot. That's amazing. You could get a doctrines turn 1. And 20. That's amazing. The Syndicate seem quite strong. We're going to put Vostok in. First ever commander I played. Still have never played the Assembly since. I've still never played the Davar and the kir'ko at all. I have played the Amazons off camera. They start with 20 Cosmite and no delay when applying unit mods. That's pretty fun. So you're in. I assume personalities are handed out randomly or something. And let's put Saivar Deus. What did the Vanguard get? +1 rank. Oh, on everything basically. I wonder if that probably, it says produced units. It probably doesn't count for units that you get from NPC factions. That's kind of a little bit of a meh bonus, I feel like. +1 rank. Typically quite easy to rank up. So let's select the others. If you're wondering why I'm selecting them and not just letting it be random, it's because I don't want, you know, 6 Davar to spawn or something. A little bit of variety. Let's go for Corvin Zelezo, a Davar Promethean. There's only 7. I didn't see what their bonuses were. I want to see. They start with 150 energy and they can hurry production for 15% cheaper. That's pretty cool. There's only 7 secret techs. We can't have... We need to have to double up on one of them. Who are we missing? Amazons. An Amazon. I don't know. I guess I didn't save the Amazon commander I made. What about you? Raxoni Alara. An Amazon Void Tech. So it's only Xenoplague left. So let's go for 2 Xenoplagues. Shakan. Is there a Shakan Xenoplague? There must be. Councillor Core. Are there any others? Tenet's Brightclaw. You're in. What do they get? Aquatic Deployment. Racial Tech 10% faster. And they can steal racial tech trees. I don't think that's particularly useful. Because it's not like you can produce the other races' units without their colony. And when you get their colony, you already get their tech tree. Maybe it's for setting up some powerful mod combinations or something. But they still get the 10% faster research. Not you. I need a kir'ko. Xenoplague. There's Kekto Gzato. Anyone that's easier to say? Kiri. What about you? What do they get? They get 2 emergent units, which I guess is a kir'ko unit. And 25% less upkeep for tier 1 and tier 2, so they can swarm you. I think we're ready to go. Oh no, I haven't. I need to change the NPC factions and stuff. Oh, here's the invasions chance. I'm not sure if this is in the game when I played invasions, because I got an invasion every single time. And it always killed my game, basically. Because what happens is an NPC faction comes in, the Voidbringers, I think they're called. And each player has a choice to join them or fight against them. I always chose to fight against them, and most of the other players chose to join them. So I got overwhelmed and died. But hey, it's an end game event, and it ended my game. So that's fine enough by me, and it was fun. But I'm not sure if it was 50% before. This slider might be new. Grails are new for Star Kings. Quest chain. I guess we'll leave it. Oh, starts around turn 25. Okay. I think this is a quest chain that all the players get. I'm not sure what happens at the end of it. I guess we'll see. And NPC factions. We need to try and make friends with these guys. All of them, basically. We'll put Therians in. These guys added in invasions. Put Scyfish in. Put Paragon. And Autonom. Let's go for 4. Try to keep all of them happy, which could be tough because if you do a quest for 1, the others get pissed off. But we just have to placate their worries, hey? Everyone's an extreme, so this could be a quick game where we get killed. Let's launch.
With
No
guidance
teams.
from your seers, you must remain confident that you will not falter in your mission. Battlesuits piloted by the elite and just paladins under your command will inspire your people and strike fear in the minds of those that would threaten your kin. As Oathbound, you have enjoyed a perfect society in isolation. But now, it is time to enlighten those who have fallen from grace in these savage times.
Still love this little landing animation you get. It's pretty cool. Right, who did we start near? Who is that? That's a Paragon unit, I think. So we started next to the Paragons, which is fine, I suppose. How much can we see? Oh, we can see quite a lot. We can see a dwelling down there. It's probably the Paragon dwelling, but it would have revealed that anyway once we spoke to them. And we can see a settlement up here, and that is an Oathbound settlement, so we're going to want to grab that. I believe a settlement of your own faction costs 45 influence, and since our skilled diplomat didn't give us any relations to our own faction, it will cost 45. But these guys should be cheaper to make leave. What is this place? It's a food landmark. So for those that are very new, let's go over the basics on this screen. At the top we have some resources. Oh, they moved the research over here. Anyway, here's energy, your basic currency used to produce and maintain units, also used to launch operations, which are basically your spells in this game. Cosmite, a rare resource used for higher tier units and also unit mods. And influence, very important for us, used to manipulate and interact with other players and NPC factions. We use it to hire NPC mercenaries and to get people to leave. And knowledge is our rate of research. We can't choose any research on the first turn, but there's military and society over there. Victories. Okay, here's the Unity victory. We have to research this thing, acquire a virtuous reputation, which could be very difficult if the other players spam us with operations to lower our reputation. Acquire friendly dwellings, 3 of them, so we can't acquire them by shooting everyone. Launch this thing and await the decision. How long does it take to await the decision? So if we can't do the Unifier, we will do the, well, it's called Doomsday, which doesn't sound nice, but for Celestians, the Doomsday victory is called the Light of Truth. So this is what we'll try to go for. Basically, we'll try to avoid the military victory. Okay, let's look at our army here. Is that our, that's our commander floating there? Look at that, it's pretty cool. This Marquis, I'm not sure how you meant to say it, Paladin. That is pretty cool. Who needs hands when things can just float? Oh, the Watcher Scrolls are a secondary weapon, not a mod. But doesn't have an attack. Friendly unit gains Providence for 1 turn, granting plus 100% crit chance. Crit chance can never exceed the hit chance. Okay, so if you have an 80% chance to hit, you're going to have an 80% chance to crit. We have 60 health and 5 armor, which probably means, yes, we are a large target. So going to be very easy to hit, and we can't benefit from cover. Our basic attack is a single action, 10 damage, 7 range. Oh, it's AoE and it staggers. That's pretty good. The damage is low, but AoE stagger. It's like chucking a grenade every turn at 7 range, basically. I like that. There's the Gift of Providence from the Watcher Scrolls. And here's those support abilities they were talking about, I guess. The Banner of Justice. Launch a flying banner of justice at target air hex. On launch, it heals ground and air allies for 15 and dispels their negative status effects in a 1 hex radius. That sounds pretty good. An AoE heal. The banner can randomly pick an allied unit within 9 hexes, that's pretty long, or pretty far, to heal for 15 and remove negative status effects. The banner disappears after 3 turns. What do you mean it can randomly pick? Is it going to do it or not? Does it have a mind of its own? The cooldown is 2 turns. Honor's Calling. A full action. Inspire all non-mindless friendly units with 200 morale and 10% damage for 2 turns. That's pretty good. It's probably something you do on the very first turn, maybe. You might not get the combat benefit out of it on that turn, but you would on the next turn, and then when the fighting starts, you can launch the banner. So we're a large target. We have tons of psionic and status effect resistance. I'm not sure why we're getting this much. Just what the Marquis vehicle has, I suppose. We do count as mechanical, so I guess all paladins are going to be mechanical. We need to remember that, because some healing effects and things like that don't affect mechanical units. Okay, what else we got here? A protector. Tier 2 unit, only 45 hit points, but 5 armor. It must be... oh, it's a large target though. It's a juggernaut, so it breaks stuff. It's got exposed flanks. Flanking attacks ignore 2 armor. I don't like that. It's got embolden. Friendly units within a 2 hex radius heal for 15 and lose all psionic, specifically status effects. Additionally, tier 1 and tier 2 units gain heroism until the end of combat, making their attacks deal more damage to higher tier units. How much more damage though? And our defense mode is pretty good, granting 2 shields to us and adjacent allies. So that's pretty good. But yeah, we are a large target. Oh, it's a heavy unit and infantry at the same time. Okay. Is that rare? That doesn't sound... I guess I'm mixing infantry with light unit. I guess there's nothing stopping heavy and infantry together. Okay, looks pretty cool. What about his attack? 13 damage repeating, 1 range. Oh, hits either ground or air targets. Huh. I don't think there are... I think that's the only melee unit that I've seen that can hit air targets. It's got high impact stagger and bypasses shields, which is standard for melee attacks. What's this fella? Oh, this is our Celestian unit. These days you now get... you start with 1 unit from your secret tech, which wasn't always the case. A burning great bow, 20 damage, single action, 5 range, and stagger. It's pretty good. It's like a fire shotgun thing, which staggers. Burning banner. Shoot a flying burning banner at target air hex, dealing damage and 7 range, 9 damage. The burning banner gives a random enemy soul burn until the end of combat and burning for 3 turns, every turn. Banner disappears after 3 and it has a cooldown. Okay, that sounds pretty good. What's this? Inspiring Warden Defense. 200 morale to friendly units in the 2 hex radius. Okay, it counts as Celestian and Enlightened. It's large. Are all of our units just going to be large? We've got these fellas. Paladin Aspirants with a Volt Pipe. That's a lot of damage. Also single action. Fair enough. And they do have a ranged attack. Against all odds. 5% evasion chance for each enemy within 2 hexes. That's pretty good. Only 40 hit points and 2 armor though. I still think the low tier melee units have a really tough time in this game. That's why most of them have ranged attacks. Because in a game where basically everything has a ranged attack and some of them can overwatch, it can be really tough for melee units to do their thing. First strike. Melee overwatch triggers before... oh, it's like First Strike from Age of Wonders 3. But it's the overwatch specifically, so if you stagger them, this effect will go. And it doesn't work if they're flanked. Okay. It does count as a battle suit, but it's not heavy and it's not large. We have infantry light. Okay, and our scout unit, which can be decent with mods in combat. We have entropy damage from this fella. Oh, and it could give precognition. I like that. Negating the next direct damage attack to hit it. Direct damage attack. So maybe it doesn't stop like damage over time effects like burning and stuff. Can't be flanked. It's flying. It's mechanical. It's mindless. Okay. So what we want to do first, bug health supplements, is go and meet those Paragon fellas so we get a quest from them. Oh, we need to rename our colony to Iyanna, of course. It's going to be our capital. We need to get the first structure up. We have a pretty good food start here. Pretty good food and energy start, I think. They added a new sector type, I think. Residential sectors, which allow you to annex more than the standard 4 sectors. I'm not sure exactly how it works. What is this? Oh, it's a spawner over there. We have a decent energy sector here. Research sector here, maybe. So it's going to be food. Energy, just to get the extra energy. Then go there. We'll probably make that energy as well and then go there. Wasn't an amazing start, but I guess pretty standard. So what is my central... I might just make this biofarm, make this a really fast growing colony and make it so they can send food to other colonies and stuff. Let's go for that. Alright, they changed how you get colonizers now. You can just get them at 4 pop. You don't need the tech, which means we can get them immediately. Which means we probably should. We can see some Cosmite. Right down near this dwelling. If we settle near the dwelling, they're not going to be happy about it, but we can deal with it. So let's queue up a colonizer immediately to go for that. Can I see any anomaly sites? I can't, which makes me sad. I do like doing the anomalies. I do like to... I take these games quite slowly. Some really good players will let's go and meet these guys. We're able to clear the map in like 60 turns or 80 turns or something. I like to see all the anomalies and the landmarks and stuff. So we're trying to be friends with these fellas. They'll give us a quest. Kill some stuff. And we'll get a Paragon Soldier. Awesome. Some influence and some relations with them. Accept. And we'll probably go straight for that. We can also clear this place and clear this place and clear this place. Is that a... Oh, that's a banner. That'll give us a level. But we'll go for this immediately. So the timer for the next quest will start. A low risk battle. They made the auto combat really good now because you can retry them. But we'll go manual. Have a look at these units, see how they work. Also allows you to retry if you fail the manual combat, which is really nice. Especially on extreme difficulty where one mistake can make you lose the battle and then several other battles and lose the game kind of thing. So I do reserve the right to retry the stuff. I'm not gonna quick save stuff, but I'm gonna retry battles maybe. So what are we up against? A bunch of Vanguard stuff basically. Here's our Paladin foe. He's a big boy, isn't he? Let's just move you up. You can't benefit from cover anyway. So, and you can act as cover for these guys. See how it gives them the 2 shields there. You might get grenaded, but you won't get staggered by the grenade because grenades are high impact stagger, not massive. That's a shot blocker, so you shouldn't be able to get hit from there. And we can do precognition with this guy because it doesn't have a duration, right? It just stays on him. 1 stack. So can it stack up? There you go. Have some precognition. And here's our Lightbringer. Can we get close enough to chuck out the banner? Now these guys don't have mods, so we can could be quite aggressive here. Quite foolhardy. Oh, we can't get both of them with the banner, which makes me sad. But I'm going to chuck it out anyway. So I want to shoot next turn. And you can do this. Oh, we gave Honor's call to our banner, apparently. There's the obscure cloud thing. You're going to chuck a grenade. Precognition means that the grenade does nothing to our Paladin Protector. Another grenade, a graze, and a hit there. But because it was a graze, it didn't stagger those guys. And the wide field laser array. Okay, that guy was set on fire. So you can do the banner, I suppose. But where do we put the banner? Probably right here, actually. Heal those guys. Or maybe we move everyone over here so they all get bannered. Probably want to get into melee though. I mean, you don't need to get into melee. So you can go here. Faster. And you can go here. And then you banner all of them. Excellent. And smack him. Start staggering these bozos. And it's a crit. Is that going to one-shot him? Pretty close. And Andy's on fire, isn't he? So I think you're dead after you take your turn. You can't move far enough, so just shoot. 32%. Oh, he got obscured. Yeah. 50-50 to finish that guy. I suppose we'll go for it. Graze was enough. You can... Oh, you can kill that guy. I like that. Is this a cooldown or a one-time thing? It's only a 2-turn cooldown, I think. Let's see, because if he grazes, he might not get the kill here. Weird spin. Crunch.
Enemy killed.
Killed indeed. We'll try and take some shots on this fella. Missed one, grazed one. Great. Set that fella on fire at the back now. Oh no, flanks. Ouch. You have a laser, I think, don't you? Yeah. That was a nice. You can do your heal now. And you can maybe attack unless we can... Alright, they're only one hit, aren't they? We can get a crit. Is it still worth getting a crit, or is it just worth us... Probably just worth us staggering, isn't it? Can't quite get them both. Don't miss. Well done. Another stagger here. Can you make it? Not quite. Have to run up and shoot this fella. Maybe get the kill? Nope. You can stagger him. Or just kill him. I think I'm going to stagger this guy. Oh, you. Maybe you can get the kill. Got 3 shots. 45%. Graze. A miss. And a graze. That'll do it. And you can shoot this guy. No crit this time. Oh, graze. Damn it. Banner of Justice doing its thing. I like these banners. Ouch.
Unit destroyed.
Unit destroyed. Oh, that's the banner going down. You don't have any other kind of heal, do you? No. Do that for the hell of it.
Predicted outcome.
It is the predicted outcome. Some levels and stuff. Here's our Paragon soldier. I will keep the soldier. And we can use it to replace this thing. Although the precognition is quite nice. So what is your deal? Grenade, assault rifle, Imperial augments. If overcharges, unit gains increased attack. Deals arc damage. And how do you overcharge it? It must be a thing that another Paragon unit has or something. Now you just go here because I could really use you as another scout. We need to also annex something. Do I go early research? How much do you want to leave? 24. We probably want to save our influence though to grab this place first. Can pick that up. Pretty annoyed that I can't see an anomaly. I like doing the anomalies. Should have an anomaly this close. Where are we? We're at the bottom of the map. That is another... either a dwelling or a settlement down there. Oh, this is a settlement too. Hasinoid. We need a lot of influence. I want to find... I'm going to put you on auto explore because they will see pickups that I miss. Such as this one right here. What are we going to annex though first? Do I want energy or research? Well, they're both going to be energy, but this gives us a little bit more. You. Maybe we'll make it one of those new sectors. I think they're called residential. Although we do miss out on that +5. It's only got a single energy on it though, from the Arcadian. These symbols denote boosts to the level of the sector when you exploit it. So if you exploit it for food, you'll get a +2 boost, for example. We might make it residential, or maybe an orbital later on. I do love the orbital ones. Orders required for this fella. See Cosmite over here. Let's just put you on auto explore as well. Oh, you're heading towards that, fair enough. Discovered Paragon dwelling, yes you did. Relations improved with Paragons. End turn. We're just going to continue to clear these areas. Yandan has an unexploited sector. Yep, we can do residential immediately. So how does this work? Dedicated to annexing extra sectors and maximizing income from colonists. Always active bonuses. +1 annexable sector per exploitation at 20 and 24 pop. So that's a while away. Colony can annex sectors adjacent to exploitation even if further than 2 sectors away. And you can upgrade the district building. So level 1. Oh, it just boosts the income for each colonist, basically. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a large colony, though, so it's probably not something we want to do now. Do I make this another food? I guess... No, I want that extra 5 energy. We can always change the exploitation later. So we'll queue it up for an energy exploitation. And now, I guess we'll go and try and take you out, eh? Can't quite make it to you this time, which is annoying. Those guys will go off and do their thing automatically. Research. So, this is the military research. The top path here, I guess, is your faction. Then we've got our factions 2 damage types, and then our secret tech at the bottom, which has the secret tech's units and all their mods and all their operations and all that good stuff. So what do we want first? The Oath of Loyalty here is a mod, +1 armor for each adjacent unit with this mod, up to a maximum of +2. Additionally, this mod grants +1 as well. That's pretty good. We don't have any entropy units yet. I assume the entropy units are our seers, these guys, yeah. He has an entropy attack, okay. Arc stuff, 10% damage and a chance to static charge, which lowers their damage to arc, lowers their resistance to arc, I should say. This is pretty good, especially for our Paladin Protector. What's this? Ooh, gives you stagger resistance. Now considered enlightened and gives you a shield. I'll go for that. What is this? And we get a heal up. Go for that. Make our aspirants stagger resistant. Society research. Now it used to be that everyone would grab this because that's where your colonizer was. But now that we have a colonizer at 4 pop and we start with a recreation dome, I'm going to go straight for my doctrines up here. Duty of care. Oh, that's pretty good. 20% to relation and influence from quests, plus an additional 20% for each level above neutral reputation. And oh, that's pretty good too. All units start battle with 1 precognition stack. Also a throne. Additional bonuses for colony lords. When a hero with a colony lord bonus hero skill is linked to this colony, the colony still receives 50% of the bonus even when they are outside of the domain. Okay. So that's important for when we start getting colony lords. I'm not sure when you start doing that. But we'll grab this for sure, probably to go for duty of care. And there's some good stuff here for us. Good stuff. Loyalty to the flag. Ooh, some good stuff. I guess we're just ending the turn, are we? Yes, we are. There's no way to tell, because there's no corners anymore. The map wraps around east to west. Get some food. Oh, I should have put Iyanna on full food production. It's 2 turns when it wasn't on it. Misplay. Okay, let's put it on full food here, so it grows next turn. And look at that, plus 10 happiness because of the recreation dome we have. So we get a happiness event next turn. That's awesome. You're going to go to that and then move on somewhere else. Where are the... Shouldn't there be a refugee camp near us for an extra population? Isn't that guaranteed to spawn? Maybe it's not. I don't see one on my cursory glance. Let's go and fight these guys. Ah, we can allow them to retreat, which gives us more positive reputation. Awesome. And now we'll be getting the benefit from this. Plus 44 energy without any of our colonists in energy. Which is decent early on, I think. What do we got queued up? Okay, I do want to start getting some other units out. But we queue them up later. We don't need to spend energy now. You now, I want to kind of double back. I want to clear out our immediate area. And I can't see an anomaly to go after anyway. This guy's going to pick up this stuff. There's a teleporter. Destination's over there. So that could be a security risk. What is all this stuff here? Oh, that's a good sector. Right near whatever this thing is. I don't think there would be 2 dwellings this close together. So maybe that's another settlement. That's a lot of settlements. I guess there's 8 players. And it's a large map. 15 influence. That's really good. Really good. Couple of turns, we can get that settlement. 30 research. Oh, we just... Is that another player there? Or is that a Paragon unit? 33 production. That's Paragon. It would have said if it was another player. We would have met them. I should have sent him over there. There's a Light's Embrace. And they changed the way mods work a while ago now. It used to be that you had to pay for every mod every time you put one on, which discouraged you from getting early mods because you knew you would have to replace them. But now you only pay the difference in cost, which is a great change. More research. Let's get this. Another defensive mod. I like my units to have good defenses. Over here, we'll grab this because we do need the military militia structures. And it opens up this stuff. And we're going to get to this turn, which will give us a level, and we can allow them to retreat again. Fair enough, we're not getting XP for the fights, but we're getting some good rep. We're still on neutral. I guess 200 is the next level. Okay, what have you got? I do like going Archaeology Adept. We can't see any anomalous sites at the moment. Here's the Colony Lord stuff. What have we got? Scientific Method, giving research income and Cosmite. Oh, that's only when the hero is in the domain of Cosmite. But there's that throne, of course. This is permanent plus 10% production. This is food. We might go food, agrarian ideals, and then happiness income if they're in the domain. Okay. What's an attenuator? Stagger resist and status effect resistance. I like that. Very tempted to get the archaeology adepts. Let's see if we can spot an anomaly. I'm going to go here first and see what this is. This is a Shakan settlement, which means there's a Shakan player down here somewhere. What is Hasinoid? We're at 43 influence. So I want you to come up here, be ready to talk to these fellas and have them join us. Which should be 45. Yep. Good stuff. That's really quick. 2 turns we'll have our colonizer. I don't know where I'm going to send them, because Hasinoid is down here. Just send them west for this stuff, I guess. To clear out that spawner. I do want to get to that spawner pretty quickly as well. We'll go for this. I still haven't leveled you up, have I? I kind of want to wait to see if we can spot an anomaly. Very annoyed that we can't see one. So put you up here. Is that another spawner? Yeah. So you need to be careful around that. Got a happiness event for knowledge. And this thing is unlocked. Apply 5 mods. Use 5 tactical ops. And we get a hero item. If we're the first to do it. 25 Cosmite. I don't think I want another colonizer. So I could start putting mods on. Start putting these on. Do it. You need to create a template every time, which can be a little bit annoying. That'll do. And we'll hit next turn. Turns are nice and quick now because we haven't met anyone, but that's not always going to be the case. We're going to take this fight. And again, wow, get the choice to let them retreat. And now we are trustworthy. Good stuff. As you can see there, we'll get an opinion bonus from other reputable players, but disreputable players won't like us. And a dwelling shop cross reduction. I didn't know that. Get us the off the bat bonus. Okay. This place. Join us. And are we gonna turn it into a colony right here? Or we could turn it into another colonizer and move it here. It's in a decent place already. Is that another spawner? It is. We really need to clear these spawners because this colony is not going to be safe. Okay, I haven't... Wait, let's see if you can spot an anomaly. Nope. You have done your job. See if you can spot one. Nope. So, I am going to spend your points on being a colony lord. Agrarian ideals. Confirm. Oh, link to a colony. Iyanna. Activate in 3 turns. Fair enough. I thought it'd be instant. And I think we are going to turn you into a colonizer. Are we though? What is this? Oh, it's just a hazard. So you do have this and this. Really want this Cosmite though. I think I'm going to turn you into a colonizer. And hope you don't get destroyed by whatever that thing spawns. We're going to need to go and destroy that spawner and basically put the colonizer there. So I want to keep you in coherency with these guys. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Do we pay upkeep on this thing while it's around? We do. That's a tier 1 unit. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Operations available for
Aha!
primary.
We can put duty of care up. I want to try and get this cleared before we get another quest from these fellas. What kind of... It's an energy one. That's cool. I like energy. We'll put you back on auto explore. Although I do want to see what that Hasinoid place is. So maybe I send you straight south. Why are you moving there? I don't know. Just go straight down to Hasinoid, please, as fast as you can. You can just go auto explore. Looks like they want to go through the teleporter. Okay, if you die, you die. I guess. There they go. Did not find me an anomaly. So these snowy areas tend to be good for research. See all the double researches here. What is this? Are you going to go and grab that? Fair enough. Another settlement or a dwelling or something over there. We just don't have the influence to get all this stuff. Okay, Oath of Loyalty is in. Would be good to have on this stuff. Loyalty and the other thing, you're going to be calm, apparently. You see this these symbols here? You do, I think you lose damage, don't you? What is it? Yeah, 25% less damage and none of its modifications work. Fair enough. Do we have enough to mod on both? We do. Awesome. So the cost of the mod scales with the tier of the unit, I believe. And we're not going to mod these guys yet. Or we can't. Got this. You. This is dicey. Really dicey to send this guy out alone. I could buy this out for 198, but I don't want to. I want to get some aspirants out. Just something. We get our first hero at turn 10. So maybe we're gonna play it safe. Keep you here until my hero comes out. New quest. Take out this thing. Okay, gives us some blurring canisters. So we've got 10 turns to get over there. How much is it? It's only 2 turns to get there. I think we can take this out. Something has spawned. It's going to be tough to defend this colony though. Need to get militia in it immediately. You're growing when? Growing in 2 turns. Good, good, good. Still focus on food, please. Don't die to those guys, please. Oh, another banner there to get a level. What the hell is Hassinoid? What does that sound like, Hassinoid? Is that... I don't know what faction that is. You... move up a little bit, I guess. They have good movement, colonizers. Okay, I guess we'll go for this guy, a warden. Could get this stuff rolling. But I kind of want another unit to be able to get society research. Let's go down here. Try and get this other doctrine slot maybe. Or do we start with this stuff? I don't... No, give me that. Because we're going to be building a bunch of militia first anyway. Found some production. Oh, it's an anomaly site. That's far away from us, although we can use the teleporter, of course. Okay, right next to a spawner. Is it going to kill my scout? No. There's these bozos. Ah, we met Cyvar Deus. He's minus 25 with us. Why? Dislikes fast talkers. Well, wants to avoid wars. We'll just say nice to meet you, which gives us relation for free, basically. Try and stay friends with you, buddy. Where are you? Oh, anomaly site right here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Kind of want to kill those guys, but I'll use my commander to start the fight because she can float. Very low risk battle. What is this? Oh, I don't like Echo Walkers. They can create copies of themselves, which is not nice. Should we auto it? See how it goes? Aha, it was a clean win. I'll take it. And then you go back here, please. Good, good, good. It does mean we can't make it to the spawn, which has got 6 units on it. Bloody hell. They don't have mods, at least. This is an exploration site here. And there's a hazard in here, which we can't get rid of at the moment. Huh. I think it's still worth colonying right here, though. I could... What are these fellas? These fellas are new. A Remora. Can devour life. High impact stagger, repeating. Bypasses everything because it's psionic damage. That's crazy. Units killed by this attack transform into leeches. Glut strikes on non-mindless units. Heal this. Oh, bloody hell. That's a tier 3, this fella. No wonder. Badass. A liquid tick. Cool. New little like wildlife faction. Can I take that fight? It's a hell of a fight. Can I even do it now? Do you have the movement to do it? You do. It says it's a low risk battle. I don't quite believe it. Let's go for it. If we lose something, we lose something. And I can always... What's this stuff? Diplomat unlocked. What do I need to do? Sign a non-aggression pact. Okay. Emissary. Oh! Someone completed the emissary. Which gives them a bunch of influence. Oh, it gives them this. Oh man, I wanted this. But I can still get it. Just need to do another quest. Which we will get to soonish. Let's try and knock this out. Those guys are damaged though. I don't like the amount of damage these guys can do. 12 per hit on a repeating attack. That can just one-shot one of my guys. Especially if it's a crit or something. Let's try it. What the hell? What? Uh-oh, I forgot about this. Every 2 turns, 8 thermal damage to all units. Chance to burn. Oh, they are mineral, I think. Crap, this could be bad. This could be a massive mistake. I think we're going to start with our Banner of Justice to get some heals in. On this guy, and it's going to stay there and do stuff every turn for 3 turns. Maybe we can isolate this guy. I'm not. They seem to be coming forward immediately, so I'm not gonna. Can you guys overwatch? Oh, you can. I do like that. You fellas overwatch. You stand next to this guy. Oh, there's the Oath of Loyalty too. So we do benefit from clumping together, which can often be death in this game because there's so many AoE abilities in this one compared to Age of Wonders 3, which was very beneficial to clump up like this. You also have Overwatch. Do you have like thermal resistance? 1. You have resistance to bloody everything. Well, that's annoying. How far can we chuck this banner? I'll take the damage on that guy. And everyone else just goes into defense mode, which happens automatically if you end the turn. Can you shoot from there? Whoa! Broken Mind and Catatonic on 2 of them. Why did he take damage? Oh, because you stood on the fire. That's not good. Good Overwatch. We can kill that guy pretty quickly, I think.
Operations available.
What does Catatonic do again? It only lasts 1 turn, so it must be powerful. Can I please? Cannot use any abilities. Great. Just fantastic. We do have 1. Why do I only have 1 of these? I didn't spend 1. Oh, I must have spent 1 in the auto combat. I can heal. Okay. That's good to know. Who else got Catatonic? Was it you? It was you. You can come and kill this fella. You can't quite do it. You can maybe shoot this guy 3 times. Only 50% though. I think I'm going to go here. Because you can just walk through stuff and get this kill. Or not. Or graze. That's great. You can't do anything because you're catatonic. So... let's try and go here and get the kill. You just get behind some cover, please. For the Oath of Loyalty. You guys. Can you get a ranged attack? No line of sight. So from there you could. Can you do it from here? No. Get it from there, but that's a dicey place to go, I think. You can't benefit from cover. You get a decent chunk of damage. Do it from here. That thing might blow up though. I think I'm going to lose something in this fight, I feel like. I'd rather lose an aspirant than this Lightbringer guy, even though the aspirant's modded. I might go here to try and draw fire and shoot. I could shoot this thing. Damage both of them, maybe. Oh, and got a stagger on that guy. I like that. Unfortunately, you can't do anything, which sucks. And you can't benefit from cover, so just go behind the shot blocker here. Can't even go into defense mode. Do I heal this turn? I don't think I do.
Enemy eliminated.
Ouch, lots of burning. One of them died. Ouch. 17 damage flank there. Flame jets. Need some heals. Did that guy not do anything? No, it just kind of moved up. So you need to use Embolden, I think, to heal that guy. And we need to use this to heal this guy. Also dispels your fire, unless we can just kill this fella. I can get a flank, kill him maybe. Could get guaranteed crits. How much health do you have? 15. I don't think a crit is enough to kill him. You could just shoot him though. Or I pop this. Let's pop this. So that's so much more damage on everything. I think we cleanse in like this guy. Put him into a flank, get a flank hit, which would stagger this fella. We do take damage from the burning ground, which is annoying. Hang on, don't suppose I can get around this way. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. It's a flank. It's still a flank. I didn't take damage. It's not a crit, unfortunately. But you're... Oh, and he's got first strike. So, before he even gets to do anything, he should get attacked and die. So that's really cool. Okay, over here... There's this bastard. 6 armor on him. He's a large target. We've seen how much damage this little bastard can do as well. You can grenade. I don't think it will stagger him because he's probably heavy. Yeah. Can get some decent damage in. I could just run this guy away. Like all the way over here. And just get in its face with this guy. Do I do it here? Are you and you enough to kill this thing? Probably. This is a tier 2, right? A tier 1. Damn it, one of them was a graze. But still enough to get it done. Oh no, it's not. Because he grazed. That's horrible. Do I heal this guy? Or do I kill this thing? Ah, it's okay. Because as soon as he does something, you're going to get attacked by him. Unless you can... Can't you like borrow or something? Maybe that's just your standard movement. So as soon as you try to shoot someone, you'll get attacked and killed. But what about this guy? I can't. He's got a melee attack as well. I think we embolden here. I'm going to draw an attack for this. And I should have done it. Okay, I can get all three of them. I'm going to get overwatched. Oh no, I can't turn you around. That's really bad. Okay, you... Yeah, I want you to come up and get an attack on this bastard. That's not a flank though, is it? No, I can't get into a flanking position without taking damage on this crap. No freaking crits, eh? From my... This is bad stuff with this. He's now in a flanked position. Okay, shoot him. Oh, he's catatonic. This is my first strike.
Enemy eliminated.
Hey, where's my first strike? Oh, you're getting flanked.
Unit destroyed.
That was lucky that was a graze. Very lucky that I got a graze there. So I think we've done it. I think we've done it clean. Oh, you're catatonic. I can't do anything to you. Uh-oh. Need to do this. I don't want to blow that thing up though. Does this blow up? Just move away. Over there. And you come nice and close so that you don't miss this.
Enemy
Well done.
eliminated.
And now you, with your heroism, should do decent damage. I'm not going to melee him because he'll just melee me back. There's no other heals I can do, right? I could have done another Banner of Justice. Maybe I should have, but here we are.
Our forces
Nothing died.
are
Happy with that.
victorious.
We're up over an hour. 51 production, I'll take it. We need to get out of this sector because we're not going to get any regen because of this geothermal instability. That sucks. Because I want to do the anomaly, I want to clear this, and I want to do this quest. Got 9 turns to do it. How long would it take me to get there? It's not that long. It's relatively flat, so I think we have a little bit of time. You wait here. You just go and auto, I think. Oh, that's the fella I met down here. Cybardeus. Is that clear? Oh, I'm sending you down to see what Hasinoid is all about, aren't I? Some Cosmite there to pick up. You stay in coherency. Right here. And we'll leave it there for this episode. I have to select some production in Iyanna. Some military. Or do I start getting aspirants up? Oh, you don't pay extra energy if they've got mods. Huh. Well, we'll put 1 turn into this. What is this? Banners of Protection. When built, Banners of Protection help you. Oh, instead of turrets, you get these things. They better be good if you're not getting turrets. I could rush this for 164. Huh. Do it. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Then we can put 1 turn into this thing. Okay. Well, that'll be it for the first episode. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Join me next time to see if we can do all these things we want to do in time. This is going to be very annoying because of this hazard that I can't get rid of, and I can't regenerate my health in this sector. I might as well just go for the other quest. By the time I regenerate, it's going to be time to go for it. Damn it. Alrighty. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.